Hello once again. Let's start the next chapter for recapitulation. To recap, the whole topics in this chapter include the name of the chapter is Lines and Angles. Right from your NCERT book, it is your chapter 6. Look at here. Some lines are showing something to you. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. Look at the figure here. These two angles are adjacent to each other and their sum should be 180 if they are make angle on a straight line, right? If the sum of adjacent, second one is, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then we show that the line given is as a straight line here. Both are converse to each other, right? In first, if line is given to you straight, the pair, which is also be called as linear pair, their sum should be equal to 180 degree. And in second case, if sum is equal to 180 degree, the sum of the two angles, given angles equal to 180 degree, and they are adjacent also, then line on which they are making their non-common arms should be a straight line. Third one, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles always be equal. Look at here in a cross manner. In cross manner, these two angles, right? These two angles are called as vertically opposite angles and they always be equal, right? Here on this side, top to down and from right to left also. If you're talking about right to left, they are also be taken as vertically opposite angle and their measurement always be equal. Okay, come in bottom. If there is a transversal which intersect any two parallel lines like in this manner, it's called transversal. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, look at here in this figure, there are two parallel lines are given to you and one transversal is intersect them at two different points, then each pair of corresponding angles always be equal. We have learned in last slides, if you remember, of this chapter, when you are start the chapter, then there were topics of regarding corresponding angles. So these are corresponding angles, okay? Their faces are on one side. Corresponding angles, their measurement always be equal. Second one, each pair of alternate interior. Now interior, these one what we call alternate. Alternate angles are of two types. One is interior and second one is exterior. Now pair of alternate interior angles are also equal. So be careful about this word, alternate interior, inside, interior, and alternate exterior, outside, which are having faces outside in opposite manner. Now each pair of interior angles, the angles at the vertices, जो vertices angle बनते हैं, we call them as interior angles on the same side of common side. Same side means common side of the transversal. Always we give us sum equals to 180 degree. If you remember, in fifth chapter we have learned regarding Euclid's fifth postulate also there, that lines are always parallel if they have a sum, interior angle sum equals to two right angles. Two right angles means equals to 180 degree. Same line is here also, they are called supplementary, right? They make a supplementary. X and Y. Look at here, X and Y. X plus Y equal to 180 degree. Clear? Okay. Okay, now come here on this slide. Look at some more topics. Again, we have to recap these. First one is complementary angles. Okay, what is the word? Complementary angles. Two angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their measurement should be equal to 90 degree. The sum of the angles, two angles comes equal to 90, then we say they are complement to each others, right? Supplementary. Two angles are said to be supplementary if the sum of their measurement is 180 degree. Again, if the angles of any two angles, if the sum of any two angles given to you comes out equal to 180, then we say they are supplement to each other. Adjacent angles. Now two angles having a common vertex and a common arm. Here the common vertex and this one is common arm. They are called then adjacent angles. This angle and this angle is said to be adjacent angles. If their uncommon arms are on either side of the common arm, means these two arms are on either side. Now again vertically opposite, we already learned the two angles are said to be form a pair of vertically opposite angles if the arms form two pairs of opposite rays. Now linear pair when a straight line having any angle like this, then these two angles are said to be linear pair. If their sum always equal to 180 degree. Look at here. Clear? Understand? You can, if you want to note down it, then you can note down in your notebook. Otherwise, let me go further. Let me proceed. Okay, now in this slide, now we should knowledge about some triangles also. Scalene triangle, a triangle in which all sides are of what? Different lengths. Look at this triangle. Isosceles triangle, a triangle whose two sides are equal. This one. Equilateral triangle, a triangle having all sides equal. Right angle, a triangle with one angle as a right angle here. Plus the sum of three angles of a triangle is always be 180 degree. Remember this point. If a side of a triangle is produced, any side is produced, and we get exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. If there is a triangle and if we increase the side like this, then this angle is equal to the sum of these small opposite angles, right? If a side of a triangle is produced, the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of these two interior opposite angles, right? Remember this point. Now here in this slide, let me understand with the help of some examples. Look at picture, figure 6.9. Have you seen? Now here, this whole angle is divided into three subparts. Three angles are there. We have to find here the value of unknown x. Angles are in variable form, 2x, 3x and 4x. Since the whole angle is a straight angle, so we start like this, 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180 degree because they are making straight angle. When we sum up them, we get 9x. So come out at the end as x is equal to 20 degree. It means when we multiply 2 with 20, we get 40, 3 with 20, we get 60, 4 with 20, we get 80. So 20, 60, 80 are the respective angles of this figure. So very important question, easy one and important also. So try this one for yourself. Now here I select one question from your NCERT book. Look at question very carefully. In the given figure, if AB parallel to CD, now line AB is parallel to CD and angle APQ is given to us as 50 degree and angle PRD is equal to 127 degree. Now we have to find the respective values for x and y, right? How we find? So let me start. Let us start here. As AB parallel CD is given to us and PQ is looking as a transversal, so therefore angle APQ must be equal to angle PQR. APQ, PQR, both are alternate interior angles. That's why they are equal. Now we know APQ 50, it means x comes equal to 50 here. Also angle APR equal to PRD. Why? Because again they are alternate interior angles. Right? Now see what about APR? Now APR is divided into two angles, 50 and y. It means the sum of y plus 50 equals to 127 degree. Since 127 is equal to PRD angle, PRD angle is already given to us here. Look at here. That's why we put 50 plus y equal to 127. From here, when we transpose 50 towards 127 on right hand side, so it can change its sign from positive to negative, and hence we get the value for y as 127 minus 50 equal to 77. Right. Now from here we conclude at the end that x comes equal to 50 degree, y comes equal to 70 degree, and question get solved. So very nice question from your NCERT book. I think you have done also. Who are not understand, now look at this slide and try to be grasped in your mind. Okay, a very good question, important also. Yes, student, now look at here. Again, one more question for practice today. The angles of triangle are in now ratio form, 3:7, ratio 8. Now we have to find these angles of the given triangle. From where we start? We start like this. First of all, we suppose from our side, let the three angles are 3x, 7x and 8x. And since they are the angles of triangle, and we know the angle property of triangle, that the sum of all three angles equal to 180 degree. So by using this property, 3x plus 7x plus 8x become equal to 180 degree. Now sum of these, 7 plus 3, 10 plus 8, 18. So 18x comes equal to 180 degree. From here we get the value for x as 10 degree on dividing 180 to 18. Therefore, the respective angles of this triangle are 3 into 10, 30 degree, 7 into 10, 70 degree, 8 into 10, 80 degree. Hence, all three angles of the triangles are 30 degree, 70 degree and 80 degree. Isn't it a very nice question again? So, and very important one also, and unique also itself. So you have to be practice these type of questions also. Note it down. Okay, now come on this page. Here one more figure is given to you. Look at figure very carefully. In this figure, the straight line is AOB. AOB is a straight line. Ray is there, OC, which divide this straight line in two parts, and the angles, respective angles are A and B. And the condition given to you is A like this. If A minus B equal to 20 degree, how you can find the values of A and B? Right? If A minus B is equal to 20 degree, and although one hint is there, linear pair, you know A plus B is equal to 180 degree, and the difference is given to us as 20 degree, then you have to find the value for A and B. So try this question as a homework today in your notebook. Extra one question for you. Try this question, right? Now kids, look at this question. Again, a very important, unique question of the exercise. The supplement of an angle is 1/3 of itself. Supplement, you know supplement, which makes 180 degree. You have to determine the angle of its supplement. So first of all, we start like this, that the two supplementary angles, let there be x and 180 minus x. Why? Because their sum should be 180. If one angle is equal to suppose 10 degree, the next angle should be 170. If one angle suppose 50 degree, so it means second angle should be 180 minus that 50, we get 130 degree. So in this manner, if we suppose one angle has x degree, so automatically second angle should be 180 minus x degree, right? Now what is given to us here according to question? One angle equal to 1/3 of its supplement, right? So one angle from these two angles, let me suppose 180 minus x is one angle, and 1/3 of other means of x. So it become like this: 180 minus x equal to 1/3 of x. One out of these two angles, let we suppose one angle here 180 minus x, and second one is x only. According to question, they have written here that supplement of an angle is 1/3 of itself. Itself means x. So 1/3 of x equal to 180 minus x. When we put like in this manner, and when we transpose this x towards right hand side, okay, and we multiply 180 by 3, we get 540 minus 3x equal to x, or 3x plus x become 4x. So 4x is equal to 540. When 540 divided by 4, we get value of x as 135 degree, means 135 degree. Okay, here first of all, what you do, multiply this whole LHS with a 3. It will look like this: 540 minus 3x. X remains there on right hand side. Now transpose 3x towards the x. It is in negative sign. When it transpose, it become positive. So 3x plus x become 4x here. Now 4x is equal to 540 degree. When we divide 540 with 4, on division we get value of x as 135 degree. It means when we put this 135 here in 180 minus x here, 180 minus x, then when we subtract 135 from 180 we get 45, right? It means the two angles are 135 degree and 45 degree. The two angles which make supplement, which are supplement to each other, which makes supplementary angles, which gives us 180 degree value are 135 and 45. If you want to check, then you add these, you get 180 degree. And if you put according to question, then look at there, 45 into 3 is also 135. 45 into 3 is also equal to 135. Means what they said, the 1/3. If you 1/3 the 135, if you divide 135 with 3, then you get automatically 45. So all conditions are fulfilled here. So this question could be solved in this manner. Got it? Okay then. Now for today's class, one more question for you here. Let me recap this question also. The two supplementary angles are in now ratio form. They are in ratio form, 3:7. You have to find out the measurement of these angles. Clear? Here. Now solution like this. Let two angles be 3x and 7x suppose. Whenever the question in ratio form, always first you suppose the given angles, lengths, whatever is given there in 3x and 7x in this form. Now since they are supplementary, it means their sum should be equals to 180 degree. So let me put here 3x and 7x and sum of them, and then we get 10x is equal to 180 degree. So from here we get value for x is 18 degree. Hence the two angles should be 3 multiply 18, 54 degree, 7 multiply 18, 126 degree. So angles, respective angles, now we get values as 54 degree and 126 degree. Note it down. Okay, now next question for your revision. What value of x would make AOB a line according to given figure here? For this, some hints are given to you that angle AOC is equal to 4x, angle BOC equal to 6x plus 30 degree. Here you see in the figure, it look like as a linear pair, right? So hence the sum of angle BOC and angle AOC should be equal to 180 degree. Okay, we start from here. Now put the value of BOC very carefully and AOC 6x plus 30 plus 4x equal to 180 degree. Now add the values of x without x on other side, values in x form on one side. 6x plus 4x gave us 10x, and when we transpose 30 towards the right hand side, it takes negative sign, and hence on subtraction we get 150 degree. 10x equal to 150, so x should be equal to 150 upon 10 give us 15 degree. The value for x comes as 15 degree. They only asked to us here to find the value of x. They are not asked to us about actual angles. Can be increased like this. If you want to find the actual values of this angle, then put the value of x here very carefully, and you get the definite answer for these two angles which make actually linear pair, right? Now again look at this question. An exterior angle of a triangle is 150 degree. An exterior angle of a triangle is 115 degree, and one of its interior opposite angle is given to you as 35 degree. Now you have to find the other two angles. These small inside angles you have to find. This is our motive. Now according to question, suppose ABC be a triangle in which BC is produced. The line BC is produced to point D, and so that angle ACD equals to 115 degree. Let angle B equal to 35 here. Now by exterior angle property, you know the exterior angle always be equals to sum of its opposite interior angles. So 115 degree becomes equal to 35 plus angle A, and angle A is then on transposing 35 towards the 115, transposing 35 to left hand side 115. On subtraction we get 80 degree. 115 minus 35 equal to 80 degree. Angle A comes out as 80 degree. Now our motive to find the angle C. Inside angle C, here inside angle C. Now in triangle two angles are given to us, right? 80 degree and 35 degree. Now since we know the sum of three angles equal to 180 degree, so although two angles are given to us as 80 and 35, let me first sum up them and subtract from 180, and then finally we get 65 degree as the third angle of this triangle, which is actually angle C, which is a required angle. So at the end we get the values of these two angles as 80 degree and 65 degree. Got my point? So here from this question we learn how we find the other two angles which we required. So note it down in your notebook. A very nice question once again. Okay students, now try this self-assessment test at home, but we learned from the previous slides as a recap. Okay, there is no time limit. Try to solve yourself, but try to be solved as soon as possible in at least 45 minutes. Okay, questions are like this. Find the value of x. Question number 1, if AOB line is a straight line is given to you. Okay, you know how we solve it. They are making linear pairs. In question number 2, we have to find the value of this x. Exterior angle property का यहाँ use करेंगे. We use here exterior angle property. Question number 3, suppose AB is x plus 3. You make triangle yourself. You have to make a triangle of own in figure in your notebook. If AB equal to x plus 3 and BC equal to given as 2x and AC given to you as 4x minus 5, then you have to find the value of x only. Value of x, no any other angle. So that B lies on AC. Now find the measure of the angle which is complement of itself. A good question. We have done regarding supplement. Here the question is about complement. You know complementary angles which makes sum equal to 90 degree. 90 degree. Okay. So find the measure of the angle which is complement to itself. Here is a given once again. We have done this type of question previously also. Now we have to find the value of x only. So try these questions for self-assessment, and some MCQs also there in the one of the slide, and note it down very carefully in your notebook and in a very nice handwriting and with proper date, and then send your notebooks for checking in school also when you complete your work. So try to complete as soon as possible. Okay, this is up to date today, and I want to stop my voice. So bye bye to all. See you once again. Have a nice day.